Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another Empties / project pan. I'm working my way through all of the shampoos and body care products that I have in my house, and I'm going to give you some little mini reviews along the way. Ozzy sent me some shampoo and conditioner things a while ago. Now I must admit I used them maybe once and then Ella's used them up because I just wasn't as excited about them as I used to be. Number one, Ozzy, for me, ruined their entire brand when they changed the scent of their products. Can you remember what Ozzy hair products used to smell like? That was like the entire reason to buy apart from the Miracle conditioner was really, really good. But the whole thing, that like, it was like almost like a bubble gum. What did it smell of? It was very specific to their brand and I miss it. I feel like they've tried to bring it back. Like, these are two very different scents. This smells more like bubblegum, but it's like a plasticky bubblegum. And this is really fruity. And I feel like maybe these two things combined might be it. I'd love to know why they did that. It's like when they changed the Revlon Colour Stay. The formula of Revlon Colour Stay, the like 2010 formula of Revlon Colour Stay was the best of the best. Why they had to mess with it. There's been like 4 different versions since then. So in summary, they're nice enough, shampoos and conditioners, but truly there's nothing that would make me want to rush out and repurchase. I used up another one of these, the Aldi Original Hot Cloth Cleanser. I always talk about this, we don't need to talk about it, but basically it's just a dupe for the Lizelle. Just an inexpensive, creamy hot cloth cleanser. Something that gets off all my makeup and makes my skin feel super duper smooth and clean. A couple of dry shampoos. Batiste is still my favourite. It is yet to be knocked off. Well, that's not true. It was, again, we're talking discontinued products, but it was momentarily knocked off the top spot by the Lee Stafford pink clay, like that. Not pink clay. It's called like Clean. And it truly, truly made your hair feel like you'd washed it. And then they got rid of it and I will never forgive them. So I'm back to Batiste, which is powdery. It doesn't make your hair feel clean. But if you've got very oily hair like me, it does actually absorb it all. Another product that I started using and then Ella used up, but for different reasons. This is the Fenty Skin Buff Rider. This was sent to me along with some other skincare products. I wasn't into this. It was just another body scrub to me, but Ella really, really liked it. And I'm finding more and more as she gets older that there's been a lot of products like that. And it's actually super useful from my perspective as a reviewer of these products because I'm like, ugh, it's not that great. She absolutely loved it. It's a very sticky scrub. So like a really thick scrub with like the bits they're kind of like just, how do I describe this? It's not as easy to like really scrub around. I like a really scrubby scrub. I like more scrubby bits than anything else. I'm actually using something at the moment that is far messier than I would like, but it's from Sand and Sky and it's like a sand that you actually get out of a little pot and you just put it on your wet skin and really, really scrub it. That is what I like. I like scrubby, scrubby, scrubbiness. Whereas this is less so. So it's going to completely depend on your preference. But if you want that like almost sandpaper scrub, this is not going to be the one for you. Whereas she finds that this is a really nice body polish without that really, really intense scrub. And she suffers with acne. So maybe that's part of it. You don't want to be quite as abrasive as I do. You know, 2 sides to a review with that one, but she really liked it. Something that I actually used up ages ago and I just found in my drawer and I thought I'll throw it in here because I do want to talk about it, is the Pixie Rose Ceramide Cream. This is fantastic if you have damaged your skin barrier. It's fantastic anyway if you're looking for a nice, simple, but really hydrating moisturizer. This is really, really good. It's very, very lightweight, almost gel water-like in texture. You put it on your hand and it's like, this is just a normal lotion. But as soon as you start using it, it kind of like disappears into like a watery gel. Really, really quickly absorbs. But it makes your skin feel really plump. It's a beautiful moisturizer that I would absolutely have again. I think this is my 3rd tube of it. I'll get it from time to time and sometimes I'm sent it from Pixie. But it really comes into its own when you've damaged your skin in some way. So you've like overdone it with the exfoliators. Maybe you've used something that didn't agree with your skin. It was like too harsh a chemical or whatever it is. You've like mixed your active ingredients in such a way that you've had a bad reaction. If you've got like some redness and sensitivity, that is one of my all-time favourite products to reach for when literally everything else that I put on my face stings. I have another product in here that does the same thing. Actually 2. Oh, did I already talk about this? Because I've just got the corner of this one. So I wonder if I threw it away. Did I talk about this in the last Empties? This is the La Roche-Posay I was going to say Effaclar Duo, that's a completely different product. It's the, what's it called? Cicaplast Balm. So it's like, imagine like an E45 style thing. I saw something on Instagram the other day where someone was like, you've been using this wrong. At no point would I have, I mean, if I had the whole product to show you, you'd see what I'm talking about. But at no point would I have picked this product up and thought it's just a moisturiser. It absolutely is something that I would have reached for if there was some kind of issue. So whether it be me, one of the kids, Lee, if someone's got a lot of redness or sore skin or something, that was always something that I reached for. And when I ran out of my Pixie Ceramide cream recently, I reached for that, obviously cut it open to get the very, very last parts of it out because it's that good. And it just calms the skin. It's really, really soothing. Something that I always like to have in the house. Right now, I've got something from Dr. Jart that does a similar thing. Once I run out of that, I'm undecided whether I'm going to repurchase that or one of these two. But I like to always have something in that if it's my skin and it's a skincare mishap, or if someone's got some kind of irritation, something that's going to soothe the skin. And all three of those products are great. It's been more than a month since I filmed one of these, so I actually have two of my Skin and Me containers. I have a review, a whole video on Skin and Me if you're interested, but I do absolutely recommend it if you've got some kind of skincare condition or issue that you actually want to address. Not so much if you're just like, I'm looking for a serum. You can go and buy a serum for a lot less money. It's not it's not for you. If you've got little things that you actually want to address, whether it be acne, pigmentation, even if it's fine lines, things like that, something specific, then I think you'll feel the benefit. It'll be worth it to you. Ameliorate Smoothing Body Exfoliant. I know I've spoken about this before, but I don't think it's been in an Empties. I think that's like while it was still in use. This I don't recommend. It was sent to me a while ago. It is called the Intensive Hydrating Retexturizer. It's got LAH6 in it, which is what is in the Ameliorate body creams, basically like an AHA acid, so like a chemical exfoliant, like a glycolic, that kind of thing. Something that in Ameliorate body creams, because it's like on the skin and then it penetrates and it can like help to smooth and get rid of all those little bumpy bits on your skin. That works really well. I don't understand the purpose of it in this exfoliant. It was a nice product, but I got maybe 2 or 3 uses from this because it's a very small amount of product and I don't really think it's supposed to massage it into dry skin. So it doesn't blend. It's just spread out. I just can't understand the product because I don't think it was doing anything special compared to a normal scrub. And the ingredients, I don't see how they had any time to really do anything. Use a deodorant. I share deodorant with my husband, and this is the one that we choose 99% of the time. Do not like female deodorants. They're like very powdery and floral and not my vibe at all. So I choose men's deodorant most of the time, and that is the one that we've been using recently. This I can't believe I haven't mentioned, if I haven't, but I'm finally throwing the packaging away, so it can't possibly be mentioned again. The Embryolisse Lait Cream Concentrate. This is very similar to the other products that I mentioned. That's really nice and soothing. I almost don't want to throw this away because it was limited edition New York packaging. And I do love it. But it's very, very similar. It's like an E45 situation, something that you can put on your skin when it's sensitive and needs to be soothed. Last thing is the Rapid Brow. I think I'm on my 3rd one of these now. Every 2 or 3 months, I'll purchase another one. After using it every single day for the first probably 3 months, I'm getting rid of that quite quickly. Now I'm using it like every other day just to kind of keep it there. Basically, it grows your brows out, really, really effective. But as soon as you stop using it, they will just go back to normal because they'll shed and then they'll stop the growth. It's not a permanent solution. So you have to keep using it because it's not the cheapest product in the world. I'm trying to eke it out by doing it every other day. It seems to be working so far. And this is coming from someone who overplucked, had the full-on 90s, early 2000s brows. This works. I'm actually really, really tempted to try the Rapid Lash next because I've never done that before. I'm not really that bothered, to be honest, but I would be interested just for science, let's call it. But I'm definitely not going to keep up a subscription of Rapid Brow and Rapid Lash. That would get expensive. That is it for this month's Empties. Let me know if you've used any of these products, like if you have a completely different feeling or a different experience of any of them, because that happens all the time. And of course, if you've got any particular product recommendations for me, anything you would like to see me review, anything you think that I would enjoy that you've really liked, let me know. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in a few days. Bye.